Hello everyone, this week we're going to be practicing the preparation of minimal cavities in the occlusal surface of permanent molar teeth. The exercise will involve you using a high-speed handpiece to prepare, as I say, a minimal cavity. You'll have this sheet to begin with, and on this worksheet there is a picture of a tooth in cross-section and also with the occlusal view with a carious lesion apparent in the cross-section. What I would like you to do on this side of the paper is to draw what you think would be the ideal cavity outline for removing this carious lesion prior to restoration of the tooth with an adhesive restoration. So here in the first diagram you'll need to draw the outline forming cross-section to include the lesion. Think about the walls, the floors, the shape of the cavity and the internal line angles. Go back and revisit the lecture on cavity preparation that I gave on LMS if you're uncertain about that. The second line drawing here allows you to look at the occlusal part of the same tooth and think about what your outline form might be when you look down from the occlusal onto the tooth. What would be the shape of your restoration in terms of the outline form from the occlusal view. So do both of those drawings with one coloured pen. Discuss with your teacher your drawings or your proposed design, and they may suggest to you some modifications to that design, which you can then alter on your drawing. Then what you need to do is to cut the cavity. So we'll be using the Frissaco models with the permanent teeth and our high-speed handpiece. So you'll be then asked to convert your design on your drawing into an actual cavity preparation on the tooth itself. Once you've done that, then have a look at the cavity you've produced, and then coming back to your worksheet on the same line drawing where you drew your ideal cavity preparation, draw in the outline of the cavity that you actually produced and then compare that with the ideal outline. Talk to your teacher about the difference between what you were able to produce on your model and what you know is the ideal outline. Discuss the differences and also discuss the ways in which you might modify the way you use the handpiece, the angle of the burr, for example, depth of the burr, the amount of cutting in the outline form that you do, how you might make that better for your next attempt. And then on the other side of the paper, whoops, upside down, other side of the paper, again reproduce your diagram, cut your cavity in another part of the tooth and compare that with your ideal process. We'll then move into the mouth where you can do exactly the same thing.